Hey everyone, this is Dave and
Missy Fenstrider
from dadsRfunny, and today we're going to be talking about episode 19, Apocalypse Now Part 2, The Sizzling, from Mary and Dad's Minecraft Adventures. And sadly, Mary is not with us today. She's playing volleyball, if you can believe that. Why do that when you could play Minecraft? I have no idea. Missy and I are going to talk about episode 19, and we're also going to take you on a 1.94 tour. Is that right, Missy? And we're going to talk specifically about... what?
The end.
The end? End of what?
I don't know. I guess it's the end of the world because 1.94 came out. Pre-release 4.
Yay.
That is. Also, this is a good recommendation.
Terraria?
Yes.
Now, guys, we've made a quick test video of Terraria, which I do not think we're going to post. But if you're interested in us playing Terraria, let us know that too. Alright, so we're loading a single-player world with the seed The End, capitalized with a space, creative mode, and we've pre-stocked ourselves with some Ender Eyes, because what we're going to do is give you guys kind of an accelerated tour. We are going to go into the end, but explain what you're doing here,
So
Missy.
basically, Jeb made a new way to find strongholds, where if you throw these Ender Eyes, they'll float up, and they'll float to the stronghold, in the direction of the stronghold.
They're going back to you, though.
No, they're not. Look.
Oh. Oh, that's you moving.
Yes.
Okay. How about you not move for just a second? Okay, I see. So definitely,
Yeah.
I see. I got you. So you're heading the way they're heading.
Yes.
Now-
And eventually you'll reach the stronghold.
Do you think you're blowing through them a little too quick? I mean, could you
No.
just... No? Is it that tricky?
Nope. They don't flow that far.
No, I'm saying, like, can you kind of take it for granted you need to go that way?
Well, I'm in creative mode, so I have an infinite amount.
Oh, I see. So you can just kind of... Now, those are hard to get, right, though, in the real game?
Yeah, you have to get a whole bunch of ender pearls, I think, and then combine them with blaze powder.
Yikes.
From the nether, from the blazes.
Ugh.
So they're a pain in the butt to get. But in creative mode, you have an infinite amount.
And again, guys, the point isn't really here to sort of cheat. We're just trying to take probably what would be a 3 or 4 or 5 hour process. I think it took, what, Jeb, 3 or 4 hours to do this?
Yep, he had a stream that lasted, like, I'm not sure how long, but
I think
it was around the range of 3 to 4 hours, so...
Yeah, so we're going to try to do this in the scope of a normal Q&A episode, which is why we're just kind of cruising here. So let me get started with the episode 19 Q&A. Now, a quick reminder, one thing to note is that the Q&As are falling a little behind, and that's intentional. We want the Q&A responses to settle down. When we first started doing Q&As, we would hit them right away, sometimes within a week of their posting. And we would still get comments, and of course, by then we'd already filmed, and it was too late. So we're letting these fall behind intentionally. We've got about a 4-day gap with no comments on this episode from 3 weeks ago. So obviously things have settled down on the comments. We have about 7 pages, and I'm going to go through and read some of the ones that are kind of funny. And you're kind of still cruising along, right,
Yep.
Missy?
Oh, I think we're near one.
Well, hold on now.
Check it out. It's
Whoa.
moving down there.
Wow, now that took, even with hardly any steps at all, like any gaps at all,
Yep,
that took
it's right down
20.
here.
That took 20.
What's the difficulty?
Well, you're creative. It doesn't really matter, does it?
Well, monsters still scare me anyway.
Oh, jeez. You gotta be kidding. In creative mode, they scare you? Well,
Sorry.
Okay, hopefully it's on hard then.
Oh my gosh!
Mood Rillick.
Ah, here it is!
Whoa, that fast, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Mood Rillick, and I may not be pronouncing that correctly, says, did you guys really believe the portal would take you to the Netherlands and not the Nether? The whole time I was thinking, cool, I can get some obsidian and go to the Netherlands and not the Nether if I make it how Dad does. Well, obviously we know that we were going to the Nether, but Dad and Mary, the characters, did not. They were totally convinced they were going to go to the Netherlands because Dad had read an article in Pseudoscience magazine which promised that they would go to the Netherlands. The Darren 5996 says, Mary, listen to your father, which I totally concur.
Check it out. It's a library.
Whoa, so that means that we found... Whoa.
Sorry, it's a monster. There's a cave down there.
Whoa, that's freaky. I found it really dramatic, Wilby Sam says, when Mary went in the portal. It scared me what might be on the other side. Well, we're glad to hear that. That was the effect we were kind of trying to achieve. And we timed the audio on that after in post-production, I guess you could say, so that what we said worked better with what you were looking at. That's not actually how it occurred, and it's amazing what you can do if you do a little editing. And that also answers a question other people ask all the time is, why don't you post these faster? But we take an episode that we shoot and we spend a couple of days fiddling with all the audio and all the video to make sure it's as good as we can get it and tweak things and try to make a better presentation. Now, what is this, Missy? Some sort of prison cell?
Yeah, there's libraries that appear here.
Now, are we not just sort of ready to go, or we have other things we have to do?
I have no idea where these entrances. I've never been in a stronghold before, so...
Whoa, okay.
There are zombies everywhere. I can hear them through the walls.
Now, so you're saying this still may be quite an adventure then for us to actually get to...
Yeah, I'm gonna fire one of these pearls. Okay, so it's over here.
Oh, okay, good idea. Alright, I'll keep reading.
Because I'm pretty sure they follow the portal thingy. This must be above us, I think.
Deadman775 says, watch the Shaft episode you and Mary were on, and I figured I'd give your videos a try, and I absolutely love them. I like the fact you have a strict weekly show. Some of the others I watch are a bit random. Thanks, and keep up the great work. Deadman775. Well, that's a great comment, Deadman775. We appreciate that, and we do not post very often, we'll admit that. It's usually... I shouldn't say usually. It's very strictly, as you mentioned, one episode a week, every Thursday morning at 9 Pacific in the morning, U.S. time. And we figure since we don't post more frequently, the best thing we could really do to counteract that or to offset that is at least be strict about when we post it. Oh.
Wait a minute. I was just in here.
They're tricking you.
Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind.
Okay. I hope when I become a father, Max Wants Justice says, I don't set my daughter on fire. Well, that's a good sentiment. And I accidentally did set Mary on fire in this episode, and I apologize. I'm sure if Mary were here, she would let us know about that.
I wonder why they're all going over here. Well, whatever.
Are you having trouble there, kiddo?
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to find it. I don't want to take too long.
Well, why don't we jump out and look in the editor and...
No, that's cheating.
Okay. Oh, there's a button. I saw a button on the wall. Does that do something?
Oh, this is weird. Okay, And I just heard a zombie get hurt.
Ooh, that looks... Have you been here?
No.
We'll keep going.
I'm scared.
You're in creative mode, for crying out loud.
I know.
Oh, is that it?
Here it is.
Yeah. Oh.
Hi, Silverfish.
Oh, they look like little doggies. Doggies of evil.
Here's the portal, and these things are trying to push me in lava.
Well, it doesn't really matter. Oh, they're kind of cute.
They are cute. Okay,
Silverfish.
Die.
Oh, nice. Okay,
So I'm gonna repair the portal. As you can see, there's some ender eyes already in here. You basically put them in here.
And now what happens when you put them all in? It converts something over?
Yeah,
or?
it creates a little portal of black goop.
Oh, nice. Now, before you go in, let me read this comment. I was about to start
creepy.
it. It is creepy. I3... Well...
Whoa, that is... Oh, whoops, sorry.
That's okay. Someone with a name similar...
Ah!
Someone with...
Ah!
Oh.
It looks like Notch put a noise filter in here. Jeez.
Ooh.
Notch, you are so lazy. No, I'm kidding.
Someone with the name like Blue Zephos, but not Blue Zephos. It's I3LUE Zephos. Very clever.
What?
I found a technical problem with your vids. They end. Please fix ASAP.
Oh gosh, the sky.
Now, right now, this is looking... I thought this was going to be... Whoa. Yeah.
What the heck, Notch? Sorry, I know I shouldn't get mad, but come on, man. That looks like I just put in the noise filter in Photoshop.
Oh, it does look like a noise filter. You're right. I wasn't sure what you were talking about. Now, are there more of these little Battlestar Galactica looking things, or is there only one?
Only, what?
You probably don't even know what that is, do you?
Well, I know it's a show.
Yeah, it was a show from the 70s, which was remade into a show probably in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, okay.
And the original one was really hokey, and I don't know, the new one was kind of hokey too, I suppose. But I kind of liked them both, which says a lot.
Why? Okay.
Now, here's my point, though. This thing I was referring to is looking like the Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, that looks so cool.
This is a single giant chunk of something. Now, question. How do I get to another one, or can you?
I do not know. I do not know anything about the end. I was originally not even going to come here until they put in the Ender Dragons.
But now they're not in here?
Yeah, so I haven't done my research.
I see. Well, we wanted to give you guys just a quick tour of this as a mechanism to answer some of your questions.
Oh god, how do you get back? Oh, I guess there's still a portal there.
Is there? You know, I'm like you on this one, Missy. I'm not a real fan of that noise filter background. That's not good.
I've been using Photoshop for so long. It's like,
Yeah. Smokey the Pig says only you can prevent wildfires. Oh, I'm sorry. Gosh, I just blew that joke.
Yeah, you did.
Mr. Ops 123 says Smokey the Pig says only you can prevent wildfire. I'm on fire.
I love that comment.
Hey, dads are funny. When animals are on fire, they can't burn anything, only the fire source. So it doesn't matter if an animal or a monster is on fire near wood. And that comes from, it looks like the name has been marked with a Sharpie. Eterdis.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Were you in charge of editing today?
Possibly.
Okay. Creeper Killer 23 says that he is star 505 from Davorb server, which is vanilla server. Here's a good idea for a short with 1.8 and hunger. You're close to starving and you see a cooked pork chop in the distance. You run to it and then you just pass out from starvation right in front of the pork chop. That's actually pretty funny.
Exactly.
Jack10133 says, OMG, you dick around so much.
Indeed they do.
I really can't disagree with that statement. But I think that hopefully adds to some of the humor. The fact that we sometimes don't quite understand what's going on. And perhaps not. You be the judge.
Oh my gosh, how do you get back?
Piggy a la flambe. Woo! Thank you for that. It was wonderful. It warmed my heart. It set a fire in my soul. You blazed a trail to my stomach with piggy pork chops of the apocalypse. That's from Elmyros777, and I don't believe I'm pronouncing that quite correctly, but I apologize. OMG, I made a world with your seed, and I had a nether portal in the same spot. That's M4LOM4UG3R. Buttery Popcorn 99 says, can you get Minecraft on the Mac? Because it looks like a fun game, but I'm not sure if you can get it. So, and the answer is yes, you can play it on the Mac. Cause, our buddy, plays it on the Mac.
Look at my smiley face.
Oh, you made an Ender smiley face. Now, how do you propose to get back, Missy?
I don't know.
Well, maybe we'll just end the Q&A forever.
Maybe I lost the portal?
Why don't you update to 1.9 pre-release? Oh, that's an excellent question, Adrian George. At the time we filmed episodes 18, 19, which is this particular episode, number 19, 20, and 21, 1.9 was just, 1.8 and 1.9 were just coming out. And in particular, 1.8 had some undesirable terrain generation issues, and I won't go into those now, but we are filming now in 1.9.2, and we will continue to do so until terrain generation issues, further ones that have been introduced subsequently, are also taken care of.
Come here, Enderman.
I wonder how long they'll last over there, says Max. This is Max Warius. Everyone probably knows Max by now. Longtime commenter and subscriber. I mean, with all those have fun in the Netherlands. Just a heads up, the locals can be a bit welcoming towards foreigners, so it's best to keep to yourself. Send a card, Max.
Okay, I will.
Well, Max, I think by now you've probably seen episode 18 and 19, which were the prelude to the Nether. 20 and 21, which are the Nether episodes, and now, of course, 22. So we are back, but where we are, we're not quite sure. Smiley60136 Pants says, I love how Mary warned Dad about the spider, yet he still screamed, lol. Well, I like to... screaming is good, especially when you're about to die. The Digicopy 77, who's always filled with great advice, says, all you needed to do was light the block under the pig. Thank you, Digicopy. The TJC Project says you can use 10 obsidian to make a portal. He's referring, he or she is referring to the sort of the economy version of the portal. JWCTEX14, otherwise known as James, another frequent and welcomed commenter, says, hi guys, the Netherlands has these huge pigs that drop pork. I'm sorry, go ahead, Missy.
So what happens when you go out here and there's nothing?
Well, I do think this is a work in progress. So for example, I bet there's going to be something other than the noise filter, because it's kind of painful. And I believe they're probably going to have more chunks. This is probably a test, since it's a pre-release. What?
I heard scary music.
Yes, RSFization says, I always watch with captions on and LMAO every time. I think we all know what that means. And I have to tell you guys, really, seriously, he is correct. You've got to turn on the captions to watch these episodes. Maybe watch them once without the captions, and then watch a second time with the captions. They are hysterical. I remember once I was saying something to Mary, and the caption was, Nigerians are on the roof. I mean, how does it come up with that? I have no idea.
What's up?
Ollie's Roller Disco says, loving the vids, guys. Box Fanatic 922, a.k.a. Freakier, says, hey, it's my birthday. Demon and Company, a.k.a. Lemon and Company, says, like I said, hot and full of dead people. Maybe you'll want to try not setting them on fire. That just might make them madder. Then you'll have very angry, flaming dead people chasing you. Very nice. Thanks, Lemon. What are you doing to these poor... Whoa!
I'm trying to trap them.
They look like those little chihuahuas that shake all the time.
Yes, they do.
Now, a lot of people ask me, and I'm not quite sure why. They say, send me an email when you post an episode. So my point would be, if you go to the subscribe button, if you've already subscribed, you can click it and have it set to send you an email when we post an episode. So that's better than us doing it like 5,000 times manually, I think, for me. And I think that kind of wraps it up, guys. Sorry for the fact that the ender is not... The end, I should say, doesn't look to be quite complete. I was debating on whether to do this or to wait. But I'm glad we have kind of just a small glimpse of the process in terms of how to get there. And, you know, the ender eyes, obviously, are critical. Because you'll never probably find this without one, right?
No, unless you're a lucky, lucky duck.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Creative mode makes you sort of brave, doesn't it, Missy?
I guess so.
Not really. Okay, guys. Well, thanks, and we appreciate you watching, and we'll do Whoa. We'll do...
Gotta say, I love the train gen in this place. It looks really cool.
I like it. I just wish there were more of these little dudes, these little nuggets, whatever they are, that you're... You know, that we're standing on, the big giant green chunks. And I wish... I wish the noise thing wasn't going on. Right now, I would have to say I'm kind of more of a fan of the Aether, or the Ether, depending on how you pronounce it.
Yeah, but I'd say that this is really creative.
Oh, absolutely. I think it would be cool to have both, frankly. And hopefully the people that make the Aether are going to get it set up where you can go to both.
Probably.
Like, fix their code for the new version. Anyway, thanks, guys, for watching. We appreciate it, and we'll be following this up with another Q&A on episode, I believe, number 20, which will be our first Nether episode. We'll have lots of comments, trust me on that one. And,
Wait, I have to do one more thing before you go.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright.
Oh, are you going to drop?
Yes.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye. Ah! Oh, how painful.
Bye, everybody.